Good morning. Thanks for your company. This Wednesday, the 18th of November, I'm Jessica Amir, market analyst with Bell Direct. Well, the local share market expected to rally for the third straight day. Earlier, the futures were suggesting a lift of 0.1% for Wednesday morning. But what's key is if we can extend that new 9-month high that the market hit yesterday but couldn't maintain overnight. We saw slightly weaker than expected US retail sales come through. Sales up 0.3% instead of the 0.5% lift expected. So this threw up the question, why hasn't President-elect Joe Biden announced new economic stimulus yet? At the same time, Amazon launched a pharmacy business allowing free delivery for some medications. That boosted Amazon shares, not by much though, 0.3% up, but it did pressure some of the biggest pharma stocks on Wall Street like Walgreens, which lost over 9% on the back of that announcement. In other news, it was announced that Tesla will finally be welcomed to the S&P 500 next month, and its shares revved up about 8%. The major indices all closing lower though for the first time in 3 days. The Dow Jones down 0.6% along with the broader S&P 500. While it's worth mentioning that the benchmark index, the S&P 500, is up 9% this month. The Nasdaq did fall overnight by 0.1%, but it also holds up in the order of about 8.7% as well this month. The only US index that closed higher overnight, the small cap index called the Russell 2000, lifting 0.2%, closing at a brand new record high. Quite telling as small companies are continuing to charge as markets are forward looking and small companies expected to do well as the economy of course continues to grow, while vaccine hopes are boosting sentiment in that department as well. Commodities, let's take a quick glance at them. Oil nudged up 0.2% to $41.40 US. Iron ore up 0.6%, so welcome news there. And copper went the other way, falling about 0.5%, but it's still in the neck of the woods of a 29-month high. Gold losing ever so slightly, down by 0.4%. It's now at $1,879 US an ounce. Now, what to watch today? Well, following what occurred on Wall Street, you might expect buying today in tech names, travel and tourism and gambling stocks, as well as banks. As for results out today, keep an eye on Aristocrat and ALS and United Malt Group, all reporting results. AGMs today, a few of those as well. Seven Group Holdings and Cromwell Property, look out for their AGMs. And on the economic side of things, new home sales are out today for October, and wage price growth is also out, expected to show that wages lifted 1.5% year on year, which is more than inflation of 0.7%. So that's quite good. Let's see how that unravels. As for trading ideas that could be worth a look, Afterpay had their buy rating and target increased by Bell Potter with a new $140 bullseye. That implies 38% upside in a year from yesterday's close of $95.93 for Afterpay. Now, importantly, Afterpay held their AGM yesterday, noting November is on track for a record month without giving any detail of what that might look like. It also confirmed bad debts are low, and it also comes as the regulator ASIC left the buy now pay later sector untouched from its inquiry. All of this is why Bell Potter as the most bullish price target in the market for Afterpay. And Adacel Technologies, ADA, might be worth a look. It controls 21% of the world's airspace traffic management through their technology. They're upgraded by Bell Potter, increasing their buy rating and target to $1.05, implying 50% upside from in a year from yesterday's close of 78 cents. Now, Adacel has a backlog of orders and high probability contracts worth about 80% of revenue forecast. Now, these include French Air Traffic Authority making another $1 million order, and the US Army continuing their contract. Now, these are just some of the reasons why Bell Potter continues to see upside in Adacel Technologies. And lastly, from a charting perspective, keep an eye on Suncorp, Element 25 and Jumbo Interactive, all showing bullish charting signals according to Trading Central. I'm Jessica Amir with Bell Direct. Stay safe. Happy trading.